Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Makeup Revolution haul. I picked up a bunch of stuff from, I can't remember the website's name, but I will link it down below. And also everything that I can get at Ulta, I will link that first. But I wanted to get the concealers. This was like a month ago and they weren't in Ulta yet or online at Ulta. So I got them from this different website and then I literally went into a black hole of Makeup Revolution and I was like, I want that, I'll take that, give me that. And I ended up buying like $200 worth of product, but I got a lot of stuff. So I want to show you everything that I got. I think this brand is revolutionary, no pun intended. And I think that their products are really nice from what I've tried. I'm going to give you some mini reviews on things that I've actually tried and used. Some of it is new to me. I'm drowning in makeup, as you know, so I try to do my best to try new stuff. So I'll tell you my thoughts as we go and I'll show you some swatches and yeah, so let's get into it. If you want to know what I picked up from Makeup Revolution, then please keep watching. First and foremost, I did speak about this in my favorites. I've been absolutely using this to death, and this is the Makeup Revolution Soph X Highlighting Palette. Now you can get this at Ulta and it is 12 bucks. So that is crazy. I think this is a phenomenal quality product. I'll swatch some of them for you. These are just super intense, beautiful, blinding highlighters. They're very metallic. You get kind of, one side is more of like a golden bronzy, so if you have like a medium, deeper skin tone, and then they have the iridescent on this side as well. So you get the best of both worlds for $12. I cannot believe the price on this. Good size pans. Just beautiful. I think I even saw that they do sales like buy one get one half off. It's just unreal, the pricing here. And for 8 pans of highlighter, if you're on a budget, and even if you're not on a budget, if you just want to have some beautiful highlighters, this is a great palette to grab. So also from the Soph X collaboration, I did pick up the Ultra Eyeshadow Palette. A lot of you guys were recommending this when I mentioned the highlighter palette, and I didn't know if I purchased it, and I actually did. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. I don't exactly know the pricing, but I know it was cheap, let's just say that. And you get a good variety of eyeshadows in here. I'm gonna swatch some for you. Now I used this today on my eyes, but only just a couple of the matte shades. So I'm not sure in terms of, you know, the shimmers and like how they wear and everything. But the swatches look really promising. You guys were telling me this is a phenomenal palette, so I'm excited to use it more. I want to do some more tutorials with some of these products. Just such beautiful colors. You have, you know, like the pinky reds over here, then you have the bronzes, and then you have more of your smoky tones. So I think this is a gorgeous palette, and the pricing on this stuff, I can't even tell you, is so affordable. So definitely into this, and I believe you can get this at Ulta as well. So I also picked up this palette, which is very reminiscent or same color scheme as the Anastasia Subculture palette. This is called the Reloaded Iconic Division palette, and I have used this as well just one time, and I was impressed with the way that they blended, and you can get a really pretty look. I feel like I have shit all over my fingers. So I've used this one time before and I did enjoy it. I used mostly just the mattes, but I do want to do a tutorial with it and see if I can come up with something cool. They swatch beautifully, the mattes blended nicely. I wouldn't say this is like the best shadows I've ever tried, but they're not bad. They do the job, they get the job done, and I think that it's a nice way to try maybe some higher end palettes, maybe for a better price if you don't want to invest. And to be honest, I bought the Subculture palette and I don't use it. It's very muddy, it's hard to work with. I don't want to work that hard, especially when a palette's 40 bucks. So this had me intrigued, and I really have been enjoying it so far. Really, all the eyeshadows I've tried from them have been pretty good. So this next palette literally made my heart like flutter. I was like, I need that right now. Love the outside packaging of this. This is the Life on the Dance Floor palette, and this is so beautiful. It is like a pinky, peachy lover's dream in one palette. I've worn this a couple times as well. I love the array of kind of transition shades. You can do more peachy, you can do more tan, you can do pink, orange, red. There's so many different colors in here, and I think that they blend really nicely. Now I will say this is I would say mostly matte. There's a couple satins in here, but I'm not sure if there's any metallics. I just flipped you off, I'm so sorry about that. But these are kind of like the metallic shades, which I think, I mean, I guess they are a little bit shimmery, but I would say they're more of a satin. There's no like intense metallics here. So this would be a palette that you would kind of throw any of the colors into the crease, lower lash line, outer corner, and then maybe pop like a Stila Magnificent Metal on your lid, or a pigment, or keep it all matte. When I've worn this palette, I've kept it all matte and then maybe put some glitter on my inner corner, and I've really enjoyed this palette. Obviously, you guys know I love pinky tones. I'm always talking about it, and this one really spoke to me. So I also picked up another highlighting palette, and this is the Ultra Cool Glow highlighting palette. One of the shades actually arrived broken, but I didn't make a fuss out of it. I just kind of let it go. So this is a really dramatic highlighting palette, in the sense that this is like for the risk takers. This is not like a subtle, a little bit of pink here and there. There's only really one kind of neutral gold shade in here. These are very powdery, but when you blend them out, you do get that kind of metallic pop. But there's lots of blues in here, green, pink. Let me swatch a few for you, like a lilac color. So these are going to be for someone that really likes to kind of play with color in their highlighters. Again, beautiful metallic formulas. And aside from the broken one, I mean, you get 8 big pans as well. So if you're looking into some holographic highlighters and you want to get a good deal, this is a good one to try. So staying with palettes, I did move into some blush bronzer palettes, and I got this Golden Sugar palette. This is a shimmery palette. I believe there's one matte in here, so like a matte bronzer or contour. And I thought this would be just really beautiful for the summer and springtime to really just glow up your, you know, décolleté, your face. These are almost like baked, I want to say, and they're just beautiful. I mean, they're just like shimmery, warm bronzers and blushes, and I just felt like you could literally dust these all over your face, your eyes, inner corner, highlight, whatever. You know, you have a highlight shade here, but then you've got one matte shade and then some really pretty shimmers. So to me, this just screamed like golden goddess, and I just wanted to have it. So I also picked up 2 of these Pro Blush palettes. And I got the Bronze and Baked, again, very similar to the one I just showed. And then I got this Peachy Peach and Baked. I just thought these would be beautiful pops of color on the cheeks for the summertime. And then also, again, just to highlight and kind of bronze up the face. So these really kind of drew me in, and the prices are so affordable. So I really have been using this one quite a lot to kind of give me a pop of color on my cheeks. I have yet to use this one other than swatching it, but again, you do get, you know, a mixture of products in here. You get like these kind of mauve-y blushes in here, and then you get this beautiful highlighter as well. So you can kind of multitask with these palettes, and to me, they just scream like glowing summer, I have a tan, I look healthy kind of thing. I also picked up this beautiful blush in Dragon's Heart. This is a highlighter blush duo. I just thought this would be so pretty and peachy for the summertime, and it swatches out really nice and pretty and glowy. If you have a deeper skin tone, you could use this as a highlighter, but I just use it to dust it lightly over my blush or as blush, and I think it's really pretty and peachy. It just kind of reminds me of like the Too Faced peachy stuff, and I just think that it's so pretty and glowy for the summertime. I also did pick up the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I got the shade C4, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my thoughts. So I don't love this concealer, and I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's like the Shape Tape at all. I think it has way less coverage. I noticed when I applied it, I had kind of some darkness peeking through. It's definitely not my favorite. I think everybody kind of saw the big doe foot applicator and all of the drama kind of going on with Tarte, and everybody was like, dupe, 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 and I don't think it's a dupe. I think it's an okay concealer, but I think there's better options out there, even drugstore wise, so I'm not a fan of it. I've used it only a couple times. I'm going to try to use it a little bit more, but it's a little bit disappointing because I was going into it thinking this is going to be just like Shape Tape, and I did not find that to be the case. And then lastly, I did pick up this Cancer lip gloss. Kind of interesting because I am a Cancer, so the color spoke to me, and this is just like a light peachy nude. Now this is kind of strange because I wouldn't say this is like technically a lip gloss. It's very thick, it's very pigmented. To me, this would be like a shiny liquid lipstick. I mean, it is crazy pigmented. There's not much gloss there, so I don't think you're gonna get a super shiny effect from this, but you'll get full pigment if that's what you're looking for. So yeah, I'm totally excited for more products to come into Ulta because some of these weren't in Ulta, and I think this is a great brand at a great price. Alright guys, so that is it for me and my Makeup Revolution haul. Let me know if you've tried any of these down below or what your favorite products from the brand are. I will have everything linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.